My concern is just that now that we have gyms, years ago there didn't seem to be a gym that owns several different gyms in different states or in the same state, but now we have that satellite gym situation going on a lot more. And in that, some of them are close and some of them are not close to each other, but they cross. I don't know if this is the situation in everyone, but in some of them they cross athletes. One kid may be in one part of Texas and the gym that owns, and then another part, and she cheers here one week and she cheers there next week, or one team here and one team there. And I just think that there needs to be some kind of definition as to where they're cheering, because, you know, like in All-Stars, I know all of you guys have seen baseball All-Stars. In a county, they all have, you know, little teams, and they have an All-Star team at the end, and then that All-Star team goes and competes against other All-Star teams that take the same way. Well, you know, if one team was allowed to pick an All-Star team and just compete the whole year, and then they didn't have to have an All-Star team at the end, it wouldn't be fair to everybody else. So what I'm saying is they have an unfair advantage having different states to pull from, different cities to pull from for their teams.
I can tell you what the rules are for USASF if you don't already know. A child, an athlete, cannot compete for two different gyms at the same weekend, the same competition.
What I was hoping was that in the implementation of the cards, that you were registered at one gym, and that's the gym you cheer out of, that you're not going over and cheering on a team here and cheering on a team here. Because even you said you can't cheer on two different teams at a same event, but they could cheer at the same event because they're in two different locations. You know?
I think the issue is, and I totally understand where you're coming from, but I think that these are things that cannot be policed, especially by the USASF. They're not going to be able to go around, because right now there's no way to track a kid, so it gets into a lot of he said, she said. There's substitution for worlds teams that basically make a substitution number. So say on a large team I can substitute 5, and on a small team I can substitute 3. Now I don't know if those are the true numbers, but then at point, who cares where they come from as long as they are of the correct age. Because I think what she's trying to say is that it's unfair that she can't go up to Stingrays and get 5 kids from there, whereas maybe Ace can go right down the street to a gym. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry. Another gym can go down the street to a gym that they just bought and take 5 kids from there. So I'm on her team. You know, she can take, I can say Stingrays because we don't. She can take the 5 Stingray kids, provided they're of age and it doesn't go over that level, and that's something I think that can be policed, and then we don't have to get into all the other.
I don't think you can police it until you get them on the cards.
I agree with that. That part I agree with.
So I'm looking forward thinking for the industry down the road, because you keep having mom and pop gyms pop up, and that's the growth of our industry. That's what you don't understand unless you're a business owner. That is where the growth comes. If we want All-Stars to grow, we have to allow these mom and pop gyms the opportunity to feel like they can compete in the industry, and that it's fair, not that every time they get a level 4 kid to a level 5 athlete, they're going to leave and go to another gym, because there's no physical way they can compete in that arena, you know, when they have the resources to have 7 gyms and share them.
I think what you're saying is a theoretical possibility, but my guess is that it's something that would probably only happen once, because frankly, if you had 3 teams, that, 36 teams or 20 size teams or whatever they are, and if you truly went in and took 10 kids from this team and replaced 10 kids on the team that won the bid, how many kids are going to leave if there wasn't a very good reason why you were substituting those kids? I mean, so what you're talking about, yeah, you could go out and create this incredible team perhaps from 3 different gyms or whatever, but if my kid is on the team that won the bid and they get replaced, just because you're trying to build this better team for Worlds, I'm not cheering there next year. I mean, that would be a stupid business decision.